Hey, what's going on, guys? So I wanted to address something particularly for the more advanced lifters, and that is to just do exercises that you like and that you respond well to, because there are thousands of exercises, and you know what? It's just such an individual thing, and you know yourself well enough by now. So when you get started, it's a different story. You want to try some of the foundational exercises and stuff, and you do want to hit all the angles and make sure you know you're not just being weak and soft and avoiding difficult exercises, but difficult in a good way. The ones that make you grow and the ones that build strength. But eventually, you know what works for you. So for me, like a lot of people, like Phil Heath or Dorian Yates, I don't squat. I just don't do it anymore. It doesn't feel good to me, and my you get to a point where you can lift so much weight that it's just really bad for your skeletal system at some point. And if you can, leg press or something else feels a little bit better, you can do a Smith squat or whatever, a hack squat, something else that has a similar movement and targets the same muscles, but maybe in a better way. Like for me, it does. Then by all means, do that. If your form is just going to be bad on deadlifts, or if you have an anatomy where a traditional deadlift doesn't work for you as well as like a hex bar parallel grip deadlift, then do the parallel grip deadlifts. Um, some of that stuff, particularly the heavy powerlifting exercises, and particularly once you're really strong. If you're over 500 pounds in both of those and over 300 or so in the bench, then it becomes kind of not dangerous, but that's where a lot of injuries occur: pec tears and knee problems and lower back problems. I'm usually not benching on a traditional flat bench a ton of weight. I'd rather just go slow and do 250 and really feel it and do a lot of reps, or do a machine and go 350 or whatever. And so the point really is there are just certain things, and it's like you don't have to do them. If you're following some program and it calls for whatever exercise, but you find that a different grip works, or just a different little tweak works better for you, then do that. Um, if your elbows are hurting or something, it's like you just kind of know, like, this isn't supposed to feel that way. It's not like a muscular pain, it's a joint skeletal pain. And again, it's just because everybody has a different anatomy, and you might be able to work through that. You might be able to improve your form. You should know at an advanced point, that your form is fantastic and perfect. But you could just lighten it up, and maybe it's not so bad then. Just go really slow, things like that. Because you get to a point where it's just too much weight. I can't imagine curling for my max or something like that. I don't do anything for my max, um, and so it just you're every bit as strong. It's just in the form of maybe less rest, or maybe more reps, or more time under tension. And so, just don't feel the need that you have got to do these things in order to grow. You do have to target every muscle and hit the angles, but you pick and choose from your exercise selection. And I'm happy to provide alternatives for any number of exercises, or just little variations I've found that work really well or stimulate something different. And so please feel free to let me know if something hurts you or is feeling uncomfortable, or if you just like to get a different take on a particular exercise or muscle group. All right, thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.